Bootstrap offers dozens of components that will help you create a dynamic website. From progress bar to navigation controls, we'll have a look at all the major ones. Let's begin with drop-down menus. When using a drop-down menu, you must first wrap it within a container with a class of dropdown, or any element that declares position relative. So let's do that. Div class dropdown, and inside it we'll first need a link or a button that will trigger the menu. So we're just going to use a simple link, and we're going to say drop down. All right. Now you can make this look like a drop down by adding an icon. So the little black icon can be generated using a B tag with a class of caret. Additionally, it's recommended that you use the drop-down toggle class on the links. So let's add that. Drop-down toggle. Now this is not mandatory, but it's recommended. It helps style the little arrow right here. So the markup for the menu itself is pretty straightforward. It's basically a list with a class of drop-down menu. So let's go ahead and create it. UL with a class of drop-down menu, which includes, let's do like 3 list items. All right. Now, on each list item, we'll include a link, and on each link we'll set the tab index to -1. And we're doing this to take out the list items from the normal tab flow, because we don't want to tab to a hidden link, for example. So let's expand these. All right. So now we can't actually see it because it's hidden via this class. And clicking on the link doesn't do anything. So to target the drop-down menu, we must add the data toggle equals drop-down to the trigger link. So now if we click it, it's going to show up. All right, that's perfect. Now, if you want to add some separators or dividers to the menu, you can use the divider class on a list item. So I'm just going to say list item with a class of divider. Okay, and that will add this separator right here. There are no different classes or styles for the menus. You can only really alter the position of the menus by adding the pull right class. We're going to say drop-down menu, pull right. Okay, and now if we click it, it's going to show up on the right side. Of course, you'll also need to right align the trigger link. All right, let's put this in its original position. And there is another option. For example, if you want to disable the menu option, you can do that by using the disabled class on a list item. So for example, if I want to disable the last one, class disabled. Now, a crucial part of any menu system is the possibility of submenus. In Bootstrap, you can easily create a submenu by adding the drop-down submenu class to the parent list item. So let's create one right now. For example, on the second one, I'm going to create a new UL with a class of drop-down menu, which contains 2 list items with some anchor tags. Okay, and don't forget class drop-down sub-menu. Okay, so now we have first menu and then the second menu. Really, really easy. The drop-down menus require the drop-down JavaScript plugin, more precisely the bootstrap-dropdown.js file. And this is automatically included in the Bootstrap library if you download it from the home page, from here. But if you're customizing your download, then you must include it from Select jQuery plugins. Just check this little box. As I said earlier in the video, the data toggle dropdown attribute is required on the trigger link or button, this one right here. However, it's not the only way. If you don't have it, you can easily trigger the menus via JavaScript. So let's do a simple script, and you would do this. Target the trigger, which is dropdown toggle, and then just use the dropdown method. And now the submenus are still functional. That's about it for drop-down menus. And next up, we'll have a look at the button groups and button drop-downs.